Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cheat Codes. It's May, which means, in addition to it being Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, it is also Mental Health Awareness Month. And if you've been listening to me for a while, you know that this topic is deeply personal for me. Last May, I talked about my own mental health journey and navigating the wild shifts of the games industry while trying to stay grounded. And this year, I want to explore that a little bit more. So I want to be a little bit more transparent. I have anxiety, and that has been a real challenge. In this industry, I feel like I'm still fighting to find my footing, and I'm feeling somehow both underemployed and overemployed, but yet still underpaid. And I'm still processing being let go from what I thought was my dream job last year. It felt like I was trying to hit a moving target. The goals constantly shifted, and somehow that was my fault. Um, it was a lot to explore and a lot to unpack, and it was a struggle to not take it personally. So, while it's been a tough stretch, this is where my personal motto of chaotic good comes in. Instead of retreating and pretending like none of this ever happened, I want to use this platform to pull back the curtain and talk about real things and hopefully build something better together. I actually put out a call for stories for this episode, hoping to feature some of your voices. And while I didn't get any video submissions, that in and of itself speaks volumes. It shows just how hard it is to open up and how much we truly need these conversations. So today I'm going to share some of my own recent observations and what they've revealed about why mental health is such a pervasive, shared challenge for us. So, this past week, actually, just yesterday, I was at Gamesby and it is pretty awesome. It's such a gold mine for networking. It's packed with incredible industry knowledge and just a genuine place for connection. It was a real pleasure to to finally see people in person that I've only ever seen as a floating head in Google Meet. But in the middle of all that positive energy, it was also a stark reminder of some of the insidious nuances in this industry that can be so taxing on our mental health. And I want to be clear, this while I'm speaking personally and I'm speaking from my own point of view, this is not purely a personal issue. We've all seen it. That moment when leadership says, "Oh, that's not my studio culture," with a shrug, when it really, absolutely, unequivocally is their studio, is giving, "I'm not a regular mom, I'm the cool mom" type of vibes, you know what I mean? It's this detachment from reality on the ground that can make you and I feel isolated and crazy. While I was at GameSpeed, I had the pleasure of meeting Adam Boyes, and I feel like his work is so crucial. So he surveyed people across the industry about their biggest challenges and then brilliantly distilled them into a deck of 52 playing cards. Now, each card names a different industry problem. So even if you haven't lived it directly, you've seen it play out. Like, this is one of the cards here. He talks about things like executive drift, and that's when the CEO chases every new trend or whim. It's a huge complaint, especially for indie studios. Leaders, they usually mean well, and they're trying their best for success, but constantly moving the goalposts because they talk to a friend or a former colleague is incredibly demoralizing. And it always leads to more crunch, more hours, more bandwidth from an already overstretched team. Other cards are things like who's your audience, overworked and undervalued, absent direction, um, giant all in bets, and C suite self interest over true leadership. The intention of these cards, and me talking about this, is not to forecast doom and gloom, it's to name the thing. It's like the never ending story where the childlike empress tells Bastion, "Call my name, Bastion. Call my name." Probably dating myself with that reference. But we can't save ourselves from the things that we don't name. Imagine going to the doctor saying, "Hey, doc, I'm having issues." That's it. And then the doctor just says, "Yep, vibes." Maybe they even give you like some thoughts and prayers. But no, we actually have to name the things to change the things. And speaking of naming things, something else I heard loud and clear at GameSpeed was a harsh but important truth. The players don't care about you, and the companies don't actually love you. Now, this may sound bleak, but what it really boils down to is the need for community. And if you've listened to me for any period of time or met me in person, you know that for me, it's all about community, community, community. So many of us work remotely, and it's so easy to become completely siloed. So now more than ever, we need our spaces to connect. So where are you tapped in? Are you part of WIGI's Discord? I say suggestively as I raise my eyebrows, like, if you're not, please do it. Why are you waiting? Are you part of an ERG? Someplace where you can truly feel active and feel a sense of belonging? Sometimes finding that community starts with a small step, even a movement. I recently signed up for the Chalk Walk for the Children's Hospital of Orange County, and I joined a team of other people in this industry. Shout out to Mike Knox for organizing the team. Instant community, a community for a cause. So that's one step that opens the door to many more. You see what I did there? Because the Chalk Walk is one okay, I'll stop. But as we navigate this challenging but often rewarding industry, very rewarding, I encourage you to check in with yourself. Acknowledge your struggles, and then actively seek out your people. Find those communities where you can feel seen, heard, and supported. And if you're having trouble finding those spaces, please reach out to me. I am such an advocate for community that I would love to help you find those spaces. We need each other to navigate the chaos and to find our collective good. So thank you for listening, and let's keep this conversation going. And let's keep finding ways to support each other because you are not alone. Again, I'm TaSh. Thank you for tuning in to Cheat Codes. You can find us on all platforms at GetWiggy or find our website at getwiggy.com. As always, take care, and I'll see you next time.